We're back this week with Mr. Andre Dedeco Almeida. Why do they call you Dedeco anyway?
Pete, it's a long story, man. Somebody gave me this nickname, and it's been around longer than my real name, I think.
What does it mean in Portuguese?
Doesn't mean anything. That's the crazy part. Like, if you have a mic here, like Michael, right?
Right.
You call Mike. So my name is Andre, but they call me Dedeco, which is longer than my name, which doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't even make any sense.
No, but the crazy part is my nickname became so strong that if people call me Andre, how you like to call me,
Andre,
I don't even answer anymore. I don't even turn it to look. It's crazy.
Oh, man. All right, so what do we have this week? We have a continuation off of BJJ Weekly issue 001, which you can find in the iTunes App Store. Type in BJJ Weekly, and there it is. Free content every Monday.
Totally
articles.
Free.
Totally free.
Totally free, 100%.
And it's probably the highest quality content you can actually get, you know, paid or unpaid.
I do think it's the highest one.
So, question last week was about this you're passing the De La Riva guard, and what do you have new for us this week that's different?
Pete, you know what it's different about this one that we are doing? It's because I'm going to the opposite side.
Okay.
So when you go to the De La Riva pass, the one that we did last week, it's pretty much the regular pass, which you go the way that you break the hook, right?
Okay.
So this one, I'm actually going to the opposite side and doing kind of like a smash type of pass that I like to do. Actually, this one this week, it is my favorite one.
Well,
that's the one that I like to work all the time when I have the chance on it.
Well, take it away. Walk us through it.
Let's do it. So the cool part of this one, I don't have to break that grip on the collar.
You're not worried about it?
Not at all, because I'm not going to the opposite side of the hook. I'm going to the same side that he has the hook.
What if he's really pulling hard on that collar?
Helps me, because I'm going to go to smash him when I break the hook.
He's creating momentum.
He's going to create my momentum. So what I do, the funny part is I go after his hand just to really fake that I want to break that grip. So what happened, once he feels that grip is stronger and he's stronger than me on that grip,
He gets confident.
And then he makes my pass easier.
Nice. Walk us through this pass a little bit.
So what happened this pass is this. I play with him a little bit that I'm going to break the grip, and then I let him to get the feeling that he's winning the grip fight, so his grip is stronger than me. It's nothing that I can do it. So I do the same snap that we did last week. I'm going to really hyperextend my leg, my knee joint, to break the grip, to break the hook. Once I break the hook...
So just to reiterate for folks who are not with us for BJJ Weekly Issue 1, what do you mean by hyperextend your knee?
So what I do is I snap. I snap the De La Riva hook out. So what I do, I stretch the leg that he has my hook as much as I can. So my leg comes really straight like that instead of this. I stretch.
You think you're really good at getting rid of the De La Riva? Why is that? I mean, why do you think you know how to pass a De La Riva guard?
I mean, it's been working for a while. Yeah. I like
Who
that.
did you use to work this one on?
With De La Riva.
Okay, tell me about that.
So, how everyone knows, I trained under De La Riva pretty much until my brown belt. And this pass, when I worked with De La Riva many times with anyone from De La Riva, that's the way that I use it to work, and I still do when I grapple my students. That's the way that I always broke the hook.
Very uncomfortable for that guy.
It's very uncomfortable when you snap the leg to keep the hook. It is very uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. And it always helped me to defend the hook. Again, I never got even closer to pass De La Riva's guard, not even near to him, because in my opinion it's impossible. But I was able to, delay the sweep with him a little bit using this technique to break the hook.
All right, so here we go. Let's talk about after you've broken the hook with that extension of your leg, and now you step over and you're starting to move to the
So
other
what
side.
I do is I step over the semi-leg, which he thinks I'm going to the regular knee slice, and I go. What I do is I turn my foot outside a little bit, and I bring my leg right over his leg. Together with that, I bring my hand right between his legs, kind of like crushing everything together. His legs, his hip, his arm.
And it's one of those fundamental things in jiu-jitsu. Make two limbs become one.
Exactly.
So you
exactly.
he's got one leg now.
Exactly.
He's not going to beat you with one leg.
He won't be able to move there. Yes. That's very uncomfortable down there. Very uncomfortable.
You keep the grip on that lower leg for a while. What's the reasoning behind that? Is there any extra you're throwing into the technique?
Because the bottom leg is the leg that he needs, he's going to repull. If you get a guy that's very flexible, how he's going to try to repull? He's going to try to bring the bottom leg in your hip to repull his guard. So what I do, I hold the grip and I punch that leg away from me. So that way I know the leg, I call the repull leg, the leg that they repull. I keep the leg really away from me so I know he cannot bring it back to repull. And what I do is I just let that leg go once my knee goes on his hip, which you're going to see on the video.
Nice. Man, it's a great technique. Any other details you want to share with our viewers about this?
Pete, the biggest one, honestly, it's step sideways. It's not that hard. Make the movement over. It's not hard. The thing that I tell my students and I tell them to focus a lot, it's in the punch. As they pass, how they're going to push that leg away. It's very important to keep the bottom leg away from you. Again, makes really easier for the other opponent to repull the leg if you allow that knee to come back. So I really punch the leg far. I keep the leg really away from me. If the biggest detail is the way that I punch and I keep the leg really away from.
Nice. Well, we're with 5th degree black belt, Mr. Andre Dedeco Almeida.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And again, as one of our featured experts on BJJ Weekly, we're going to be seeing a lot more of you. Hey, if you are listening and are watching for the first time, make sure you get on to the App Store and type in BJJ Weekly. Download the app for free, and you'll get all this content for free.
It's free.
On us.
It's free. It's free. You can't lose. It's free.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Peter.
All right.